so many people think that you don't, but you always do. And I just want to say I really appreciate that. I am a big fan of making sure that you have plan B. You know, like there's a way to come back into the game. Based.
Oh, it's actually, yeah, it's funny in that it's ironic, right? And that if people got what I was saying, then that would be obvious, right? Like that's
No,
what
I
you're
agree
saying?
with you. I
Plan
agree
B
with
thing?
you. Like,
Yeah. It's ironic.
it's just
right,
the way
right,
you
right,
should
right.
draft in a competitive game when there's human people playing. Like mistakes
Yes.
are inevitable. They're going to happen.
Yes.
It's
I'm
not a
being
matter of if.
permagaslit on Twitter like the last like 2 weeks. I do not know what the fuck is going on.
It makes me sad, dude. And I just wanted to, take the opportunity to let you know.
Thank
I
you,
can
Bwipo.
tell.
Thank you,
And
Bwipo.
I appreciate you for it because I think it's true. I just think it's true. Like
We
that's why you like
said this
Iron.
last time. No, we said this last time we were on Coach Stream like 2 weeks ago. Like, what's more likely, my relationships with like top tier players in their roles in like multiple regions, or that all these people are just getting something that they're not? Like, I don't know. And that's fallacious in itself, but it's just sickening. It really is. I don't know.
No, I've come to realize that.
Otherwise, no.
Oh,
Huh?
true.
Well, no, like, all right. So two of the junglers that like I talk to the most about, like, especially like really intricate stuff and like min maxing is Razork and Inspired. Like, it's really hard to get two better Western junglers. And then Blabber's like on record in the interview the other day, like speaking highly of me, right?
Based.
But then you have all these people. Like, no, it's not just like junglers, right? It's like top laners, mid laners, support, like Trimby, right? Trimby, one of the best supports in Europe, right? Mickey X, like, historically used to be on co-streams quite often. Like, Caps, me and Bwipo talked about this before, right? My relationship with Caps, like, in the past few years. Like, what is more likely, that I frequently talk about the game with these absolute god-tier elite players in their roles across multiple regions, or these bottom tier pros that like flame me and the public is just getting something that they're not? Like, what is it actually? Huh?
Who?
What do you mean who?
No, like, who bottom tier pro?
Just check Twitter. What do you mean?
Yeah, like check Twitter.
Like some of the arguments, like the last few weeks.
Searching through right now.
Holy fuck, he needs the receipts.
One of them lately was this. Hold on, I'll write you because I don't want to fucking start more shit. Just actually cancer.
It's not just cancer. It's actually cancer.
Yeah, no, it's actually cancer. Like, these people don't even belong in a conversation. Actually, like it's like so weird. I wrote it in the main Discord. Sam, he made a huge fucking tweet, or like a subtweet. Anyways,
I don't see it.
we move on.
Tweet.
Who do we? Who? Oh, what the fuck? Sorry.
Who do we prefer?
Who do we think is actually
I
going to
don't
win
know.
from the draft? Yeah.
I would prefer to play blue side draft.
I mean, you know,
I think
I would
both are
agree
playable,
with
and I
you.
don't like that. Yeah.
why? Why don't you like that?
I don't like when both drafts are playable. I think it means someone fucked up in draft. Well, generally, I think it means someone fucked up.
I don't know about that though. I mean,
All right.
really?
Well,
Doesn't that mean both teams
hold
just
on.
draft
I just got a message.
reasonably well? What do you think?
wait, sorry. My brain,
Take
my
your time,
brain's
take your
in green.
time,
Give me a
take your
second.
time, take your time. I think that's how I feel. I feel like it's more like you had an adequate response to what the enemy team was picking. That's why both teams can win.
Right, sure. But I don't think that's the reason that the draft ended up that way, right? Like, it was just like the order in which they picked it happened to come out this way. It's not because they were responding to one another.
Yeah, sure. I mean,
Yeah, that's my frustration.
yeah, it's hard to disagree with that. That's just the way competitive play drafting goes. I mean, the main thing I have is like I just feel like renekton's really powerful, and I don't know if they can stop renekton when he gets enough items. So, I also think he's supposed to get a gold lead in this matchup top. And I'm biased as hell because I've been abusing the shit out of renekton. Because honestly, a combination of
BBC.
positioning and LCS being more exploitable, and I don't know. Like people just like whenever I fall behind on Renekton, people think like I'm not overpowered at level 11 in my first item spike, and I'm just like happy. Like when I start dying on Renekton, I feel like happy because people like get conditioned to thinking I can die when my teammates are there, so they try and kill me and they can't because I'm OP, and I just win anyway.
Yeah.
Obviously, if I have a gold lead, that happens anyway, so maybe I shouldn't be dying. But like I never, I always feel like people give me fights around those timings when I'm playing in the LCS.
Did
So
he have to? I guess he does actually have to flash.
he
It's not
does, yeah.
close enough.
If he gets hooked off of it,
Yeah.
he's dead.
Yeah. Ooh,
Well,
his
he might not
Canyon's doing
die,
huge,
but he's
right?
going to lose so much health. I feel like a disciplined flash there is more valuable than losing your
Yeah.
whole health bar and your flash ultimately anyway.
You really think
Yeah.
this draft is even? The more and more I look at it, I feel like it's so favored for blue side.
It's all on Renekton. Like, the only reason I think it's quite decent is I actually think Renekton can carry, and Renekton Ivern
No,
can
like-
for sure run the mid game.
The mid
Yeah,
game,
there's so much poke on fucking Genji with Corki, Ashe, Zyra, and there's so much space control, right, with like Ornar, etc. But I do think that the game does hit a temporary point where Ivern and Daisy provide so much value.
I agree.
But maybe that just gets
Daisy and
mitigated
Renekton?
because Genji. Yeah. Daisy and Renekton, like. So I think it kind of rocks back and forth, but like when the game goes late enough, yeah, Genji just can't lose.
Yeah, 15 to 25, I think, is HLE's strongest point. But beyond that, like,
Yeah, exactly. That's a good period, yeah.
they're outranged, out-tanked. They don't have good engage. Enemy team is good engage.
I'd agree with you that we're out tanked if it wasn't Blitzcrank and Alistar. Because I don't actually feel like Renekton with a gold lead, which, like I say, like if you're winning from 15 to 25, and in general you're winning the whole game in your isolated matchup, right? You should have a gold
Right.
lead. You don't get out tanked by Ornn until he actually gets 2.5, 3 items.
True.
Yeah, I agree.
That's just the way it is. Like I mean, this is just a mathematics question. Like you just have you soak more damage as Renekton than you do as Ornn, and you
Yeah.
you just have a bigger effective health bar because of how much healing you get by cycling Call to Meek in a team fight, and you can do that because of the itemization options he has. Ornn doesn't have that option, so not only are you
No.
dealing more damage, you're actually just tankier, which is crazy, I know, but it's just the way the game ends up being with Starks being in the game right now.
No, effective HP wise, I agree, but it's just like it's hard for. I feel like it's harder for red side to kill Ornn, specifically because they also have Jhin and also jungle and support that have no damage, compared to whereas Renekton is against like 2 hard CC / like 3 good damage dealers.
I would agree with you, except for the fact that Renekton and Daisy will buy so much time and space that literally Jhin and Azir will just stand there and hit the guy in hard CC. Like he's gonna get Alistar comboed into a Jhin route, into a fucking Ivern route, into a Renekton W. Like that Ornn will not move his character. And Renekton's just gonna stand there and he's not gonna die before Ornn will. And that's how mid-game teamfights will go, 1 and 2 items, and the second, third item comes, Renekton's gonna get blown the fuck out and die instantly, unless he can get Randall's Omen at a reasonable time, at which point he will again just be too tanky. And this is just the reality of Stark's Randall's Omen as items 2 and 3 on Renekton. It's just the way it works. He is way too fucking tanky with Dominus. It's crazy. And Ivern is just amplifying all of that. And that's why I think Red Side can play the game, because I generally think if you're playing Corki Ashe into Renekton, and you have Renekton Ivern, that he is unironically the tankiest top laner in the game. Like, it's crazy how much effective health Renekton pumps out in these type of fights. Absolutely disgusting. And he also deals damage whilst doing it. Like, obviously, like I said, I haven't played the absolute best in the world.
Oof.
So I may be biased, but that's how it's been in the LCS for me.
You're 10 games of Renekton in a row.
Yep, 9 in a row, baby.
My food arrived. My
Big
food arrived.
Belgian
My food
croc.
arrived. Let me get my food. Oh fuck.
No,
1 second, guys. 1 second, guys. You got yeah, sorry.
dude, I want to order a fucking burrito
Okay.
bowl now. I'm a fat fuck.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it in a second. All right, I'm gonna get it right now. 1 sec.
This composition isn't that strong with just 3 grubs. I mean, even with if you got 5 or 6, it's not the most oppressive grub composition.
Yeah, someone asked how is you tank with Dominus. Basically, Stark scales off your a bonus health, so Dominus is giving it an extra 550. I believe it's 550. I believe, yeah, it's like a disgusting number. Maybe it's 500, but it's like you're getting 80% of that 500, and then you can cycle Cold Meek twice in a team fight, and that's giving you a shitload of extra healing. It's up to the maximum of 3 champions, but even if you hit 2 champions, it heals you for like, I don't know, 400 or something per Q. And the point is like we're talking like Renekton gets a bonus from his ulti, which is 500 stacks. It's going to give him combined with the items you're buying, because you're not just getting that shield, right? You're getting like 900 from your items, overgrowth, which you should be running. You basically end up with 1500 bonus health from your items, Dominus. So you're getting 80% of that in stacks, which you can reliably use because you're always going to be running into 5 people. And then 2 Cold Meeks is another 800. So we're talking literally 3000 effective health from your itemization and your ultimate, which is absolutely insane considering you have a base health of 3000. So like I'm not maybe like 2700, 2900, but basically you have 6000 effective health as Renekton. Obviously, I'm spitballing numbers, but the point is you do in effect like a large amount of damage as a champion while providing this kind of health. And the point is, you flash W a carry, like you flash W the Corki, you fucking E through him, you get a big Q. That's that healing I'm talking about. You're making it hard for that Corki to team fight while doing that, and you will not die in the middle of the enemy team. And if you don't believe me, that's fine. You can watch me do it in competitive play about 10 times this, maybe 12 times the split. And that doesn't mean you win the game on the spot. That doesn't mean I'm the best Renekton player, whatever. I'm not talking about that. I'm just saying I think Renekton does it consistently, and I think he's a very strong champion for this reason. And I'm just a big Renekton fan. Because if you go Black Cleaver or Stridebreaker into Starax, this is what he does. You do need to fight on items 1 and 2. It's important that you do that. You can wait until the second item, but when your second item is completed, you absolutely do need to team fight. If you do not get to Randwin's Omen before the enemy carries have penetration items, which is usually hard to do if you don't fight because they farm better than you do because you're Renekton. And it's not that easy to do jungle camps, for example, so you're just going to fall behind naturally. It's important to get gold elsewhere. So from tower plates, from kills and assists, whatever you can do. And then when you get Randwin's Omen, that all gets amplified by the armor, the crit damage reduction, all this shit, and it just makes your effective health pool spike to like 8, 9k. And when you're talking about 8, 9k in effective health, that's normally just straight up tank territory, right? Renekton does it, which is why I think he's actually really strong in this season and why he's really good. It's why people ban Renekton when I play the game, or at least in LCS, people like to ban Renekton when I show up on stage. And I think this game he can do this consistently. I don't think Zara is going to kill him. I don't think the only saving grace actually for the comp is Blitzcrank shredding the shield, the stack shield. That's why I think Blue Side can actually kill him in mid game. And if they are able to do that, then obviously I do think Blue Side can win. And on the flip side, if Renekton does not get to his Randwin's Omen at an accelerated pace, then the penetration items coming out from Chovy and Pays will be more than sufficient to cut him down in the Ornn Blitzcrank CC combo. But if they don't, he can actually face tank the whole CC chain and then still get his spells off and then die in peace, and he's going to have bought so much space and time that the team fight should be winning. Redemption is obviously not even calculated in all of this, and Ivern Shields, which is why I think Ivern Renekton specifically is such a fantastic combination of champions on the current patch, especially within Azir. Jin W is obviously also great at making sure that there's space for Azir, like CC for Azir to free hit. So you've got space, you've got crowd control, you've got everything you need for a successful team fight. And this right now is the strongest point of the game for HLE, so we'll see what they can cook up.
We've seen Lance carry plenty of team fights and mid games as well. And it feels like Genji are also going to be trying and cheat some of the fights.
One slow ass game.
At this point, I think
all of them will be slow.
I also don't understand why if you're gonna go Shiv and your primary goal is to wave clear anyways, why you just rushed Swifties.
I mean, I don't blame him. Oh, here's the TP. Fantastic stuff. You're level 10, level 11. Like, this is the point where you want to TP in. And you'll see here, he's in a 1v3, but he doesn't mind it at the start. Like, he just W's the first target, does as much damage as he can. Will go down. He didn't... Like, this is obviously not a good team fight from the position. But you see, like, the Azir made it in. They're able to trade kills back and forth. Like, there's not many champions that do as much damage to the Blitzcrank and tank as long as you would have. to make that trade even possible. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Like, that's why Renekton's such a strong champion in my opinion. Because like summoners are burnt, like he still has his flash. Like he doesn't mind his death. It's a 2 for 3. Like he doesn't mind. As long as he can get level 11 and join the next team fight with his flash, like he's quite happy actually. And that's exactly why I think Renekton's quite strong. Obviously, this was one of the worst angles because he's in a straight 1v3 and didn't really get to do much, but still, in that situation, Renekton squeezes something out of it. He was level 10 and not 11 because a big reason why Renekton is really strong at level 11 is because he gets another 250 bonus health per point in R, which is massive. 250, I believe, right? I believe it's 250. So here, if he was level 11, like it would be, he would have gotten even more juice out of his kit here. He should have auto W there as well. There, like what I'm saying is like he's doing a lot of damage to this Blitzcrank. If the redemption came down, maybe like if he was level 11 and the redemption comes down there, he might even kill Blitz before he goes down, gets Triumph, and like he just does crazy fucking shit, man. And that's why I think Renekton is really strong, even for these bad fights, quote unquote. Like fucking 80% of top laners, 90% of top laners TPing like that are just griefing. Renekton and Nasus, they don't care. Their ultimates are so crazy stat efficient. Like they give them so much stats that they just end up being fine with 1v2 and 1v3, and it makes the champions, in my opinion, really, really strong. So I'm happy that he's willing to take these fights. It's actually more important to me for like when I'm watching a Renekton player that he's willing to take these kind of fights than someone that wants the perfect.
Wow,
fight.
I missed nothing. That is
have to go
awesome. I missed
downstairs.
nothing. No, I had to make it.
Oh,
Based.
Yeah.
now that you don't have any butlers around, you just have to make your own burritos. Tough life over here.
Yep. Actually
Are you
true.
alone right now?
Yeah.
Oh.
Totally alone.
Smoge.
Trade that's even is a trade up for Genji situations. And obviously
Sure, man. I need to do a boot camp in the LS apartment. That needs to happen at some point.
You do. I only got the apartment for a few more months, so you know.
Oh shit. You moving or what?
Yeah, I'm moving. New place.
Okay, nice.
Better place, but it's a little smaller.
I think that's completely reasonable.
Oh, they pull Daisy. Ooh, interesting. Ooh, Daisy assassination.
I like that.
Yeah, I really. Oh, okay. Oh, well.
Wait, did he even have vision? I'm pretty sure he didn't. That's crazy. They just pull off magic like that, just like that. They just kill 2 people and get the Drake for free.
Yeah, you mad?
Let me go
Hex
check
Tech
every-
Drake
I'm
with,
pretty sure
Ash,
this guy
Forky,
didn't even
Zyra.
have vision.
Holy. Just like that, your Nexus explodes. This was HLE's can't lose fight. Like, Renekton and Ivern were poised to carry this team fight, but
I was on the edge of vision.
nope. Genji said, fuck you. I would have much preferred to see Doran here on the bot wave and looking for a flank though. I feel like if he pushed in his bot wave and he was behind them, they could have fought on like as they walk into the choke. I would have much preferred that. Much preferred it. Turtle Beach
I was
sponsor.
meaning to ask. I feel like, I mean,
Oh,
because
-1.
I feel like you're the
Yeah?
only top laner that I watch in the major regions that do that style though. Now, it used to be really common, like up until I think, I don't know, either 2 years ago or maybe this year, where
Yeah, I don't know.
just
You're right.
get the extra wave and then look for a flank. But nowadays they just group and check the zone more.
Yeah, they fucking jerk each other off. Have fun. They must fucking like it. Jerking each other off on the fucking mid-wave. We love the mid-wave.
God damn it,
Opening
dude.
up the map
Viper has the
and mid
fucking
tower.
vegan build.
You mad?
Mm-hmm.
I'm a fan. Joke. You know, I don't know what the obsession is with like, why can't you just do Shiv into
Wait,
IE?
wait.
What's so bad about
Okay.
that?
I'm the biggest RFC hater. I actually hate this item.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I fuck with RFC. I just don't fuck with it like second or third. Like fourth, it's quite a good item, I think.
Yeah, fourth is fine, whether on like Kate or even Jin or just any
Yeah.
AD that goes RC. I think I honestly don't even know if fourth is that good compared to other items that you can buy. I think fifth is
Maybe,
fine,
but I
but
fuck with it.
Is
That's
Zeka
all I'm
just
saying.
dead?
whatever first item, i.e. BT, Lord Doms, and then RC. Like this, what is this, like
Oh!
150 extra range? I feel like it's so useless. His Pay's dead. Oh, he lifestealed.
No, he lifestealed. He lifestealed. So Zeka could have lived if he just flashed.
I mean,
Yeah,
I feel
but
like I feel like him taking his last stand there, trying to get the shutdown, was the right play. I'm just curious if he could have. He didn't have E. Yeah. I mean, honestly, I feel like in a clutch moment like that, I actually quite like him trying to go for the shutdown more than him flashing out. I feel like him flashing out is a loss you can't recover from. He needs flash to outplay the next team fight, and trying to get like if he manages to get
That's
the
a good
shutdown,
point.
for
That's a
example,
really good
there,
point.
it's
Yeah.
actually
Yeah.
it's actually a winnable game from HLE's perspective because they threw so hard losing that third Drake. Sorry.
It was actually like really well done, like by both. I mean, the intent was there from Genji, right? But Lehend was actually a little bit slow to react to Pays.
Problem is, FaZe is an AD carry, and Viper's not in this moment. He has way more damage output. Yeah, Viper can try to stop these retreats, but Zeka cannot close.
This is what I'm saying. Like when you're playing renekton like this, no, 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 no. You need to be
Wait,
flanking
could
people.
Peanut
and you need
have
to
given
be...
him? Oh, dude, if he stayed in the brush, I think he kills Ash
He might, yeah. Also, Peanut should have just shielded
with
him.
Ivern.
Like, yeah, like helped him out.
Yeah.
But the presence of mind there to turn, like, that's actually really impressive. I won't lie. Like, a lot of people try to flash out there, and I feel like on the spot, you lose. Like, you just lose. You don't have flash for the next dragon spawning. You lose your fourth Drake this game, it's over. You don't come back. That's what I think.
Viper's playing Toothpick Gen. I actually just can't focus. I wanted
Yeah,
to
I know.
stop playing
I
this
can't
champ and not build this way. I think it's gonna take like 200 auto attacks for him to kill Ornn with this build. And if you're just gonna be utility for Renekton and Azir anyways, you might as well just go fucking like some fucking armor pin shit rather than this garbage.
I agree.
Like he actually just does 0 damage to Ornn, and he actually can't really auto attack this game either because he gets out DPS by basically their entire damage dealers, and he's just W and Ring for Azir and Renekton.
I mean, RFC second this game is just accepting that you're not useful till 4 items. And at that point, why not just buy IE, LDR, and then RFC? That's what I think.
Yeah. Agreed.
Which one's level 13? Okay.
I don't know. It's,
Ornament's coming in soon.
I think it's really hard to come back from this game. Like there's just too much gold in the Corky's pockets. That's it. Honestly, I don't even know how, but Corky must have so much gold on base here. No, like I'm looking at the CS and everything. And I'm just like, how does Azir have the same number of items?
I think he has a lot of.
Kobe has 270 CS at 23 minutes, man. I can't fucking focus.
He's the GOAT.
But I think Hano Life only get 1 or 2 more of fights like this where it feels like they're still strong. It feels like they still have the advantage. So they need to
Actually, just not right.
They don't have prio.
Like what?
Lehend is just holding the door here, 1 hook, and the fight's over.
Yeah, Kane has started upgrading some items here as well. So those masterworks are going to keep coming in. Those ornaments being constructed.
I mean, this guy just doesn't miss, because it's not like he just fucking creates CS out of thin air, or like get a shitload of jungle camps like how people used to funnel a lot. He just doesn't miss. And the fight/game looks over.
Unfortunately, it was the.
Oh my
it
god.
was-
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it was the Azir that had to make the play there. I was really looking for the Renekton to find this angle on the flashless Corki, and then Azir could take his time to shuffle in there. Because if Azir could get the Ashe after they could kill the Corki with Renekton flash, there was hope here. But Renekton didn't even pop his Starax, and this is what I'm saying. Like, if you don't have the balls to just fucking go in there 1v5 and just trust that your items are fucking broken, the champ is just not good. Like, I won't lie. Renekton fucking sucks if you don't abuse the item. Like, how can you leave a 5v5 to the death when the enemy carries both don't have flash? You have flash as Renekton, and you don't even pop your Starax? Bro, like,
Yeah,
disgusting.
Keep going. I like what you're hearing. Just say the name of the player that is playing it too.
It's just pathetic, bro. Like, what the fuck? Like, dude, look at his position. It's perfect. Just fucking flash E through the Ornn and die like a man.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
just
yeah,
fucking
yeah,
die,
yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Commit. What? Look at this vegan. Look
He
at
should
the
just
perfect
go.
angle.
He should just go.
Buffalo,
What is he waiting
run
for?
in, man. You're gonna kill everyone. You're absolutely broken. No, your Azir has to do it because you're a fucking vegan. Like, what the fuck? Like, I don't blame Azir either. Like, your Renekton's just masturbating on the side. He's eating out, you know. I would have eaten on top of the Ash's head and at least fucking died like a man. Like, just eat on her head, try and fucking kill her. You still have 2,000 more health. That's the thing. The Stark's item, you hover over it when Renekton presses R. It unironically reads, gain a 1,200 health shield for 5 seconds. Like, it's fucked up.
Agreed. I'm telling you, this guy's just ass.
Bwipo said like a man, and I remembered Gary.
Who's Gary?
Sam knows.
I don't know Gary.
It's
The like a man is a really specific line. It's fucking I don't know, dude. Yeah.
It's a C9. I don't know if it's the official title of sports psychology, but
Straight between the goalposts. Not going to be able to find too much more there. As Hook going to connect onto the cow. And Delano
Okay.
going to need to use the unbreakable will this time, but I don't know whether it's going to be enough. Thankfully, the curtain call is going to be there. And that does play some interference.
Okay.
Just happily
There's no way to come back.
these shots, though, it's just not doing that much.
They're too far. Yeah, they're too far gone.
Call to really defend the scene.
Crowny is claiming
Even the levels.
that Blitzcrank R, because it counters Renekton shield and Ivern shield and the Steric shield, the left side is so OP. And I said I disagree.
Bro, like, you can kill the Blitzcrank as Renekton in front of his whole team before your Starks pops. He has a fucking locket. Look at his items, bro. He's an absolute pisser. Like, I one-shot him myself as Renekton. Unironically, I'll kill him myself.
Yeah, imagine if Doran's useful. He can just play the game and be useful. So that
I'm just saying that he was absolutely vegan in both last fights. Like, he was in
By the way,
chat,
I wanna
TP'd
point
in,
out-
traded 2 for 3 against an enemy comp where obviously you need to progress the game, take their summoners, and then he took their summoners and he didn't participate in the game. Vegan as fuck. That's all I'm saying, okay? I am a Renekton enjoyer, enthusiast. I am a Renekton lover. Renekton has gotten me. It wouldn't be so far to say that Renekton has gotten me an LCS trophy. I fucking love Renekton. You cannot play Renekton like this and not get flamed by me, just saying. And I'm not gonna lie, every single fucking Renekton in this region does the same shit, and it fucking infuriates me. Like, these people are so vegan, man. Just die. Like, just go and die in peace, man. Just run in.
Why is
and fucking
Bwipo so
die.
unhinged this stream? Like, what the fuck? He's
Because I
letting
fucking
loose.
won, so now, like, I can just be like, shut the fuck up, I won. And I got carried, and I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I got carried, you goddamn fucking right. And you know what the best part of the fact that I got carried was? I made it fucking easy for my teammates. In the games that I play, I made it fucking easy. I went 0-3 in Renekton, and I fucking called, I'm killing this APA motherfucker bot lane. I TP'd on his head as a 0-3 Renekton. I told Inspired he's gonna push that wave, let's fucking sniff his ass crack. He fucking sniffed his ass crack, I fucking killed him. The next play, I said, this GP's gonna push out the wave, let's fucking sniff his ass crack. We sniffed his fucking ass crack. And I'm telling you right now, no fucking player in the LCS that goes 0-3, runs it down like a complete retard at level 2, level fucking 9, level whenever I fucking died, would fucking proactively call to shit on people the way I did as a 0-3 Renekton. Based. And that's just facts, bro. There is not a single Renekton that would be calling for any of that. Maybe even globally. So, when it comes to Renekton, I have every right to say this guy is fucking dog shit, and unironically, Bwipo Renekton carries this game. Thank you very much.
possibly.
On the current patch.
was
On the
beautiful
current
TED
patch.
talk.
On the current patch, Bwipo
was a
Renekton,
beautiful TED talk.
I would make Chovy cry when he sees my Renekton. Mark my fucking words. If Renekton doesn't get nerfed, Gen G will ban Renekton, or they will suffer my wrath.
Okay, well, all right, well. See, you lived long enough to experience dementia. Like, I don't know what to say, you know? Like, look.
Dude, like, when it comes to other
Alright.
champs, like, I don't give a fuck, man. Like, I'm not that good. I get it. But when it comes to Renekton, no. There is no Renekton in the world that consistently goes 0-3 and is consistently an absolute fucking menace.
Nuggery, dude. Where's Nuggery?
Exactly. My fucking goat. There it is, baby. Here it is. The flank. The other penetration.
Dude, what the fuck? Iron.
Dude, out! What the fuck, man? Get in there! There it is, baby. There it is. Oh, you finally found the fucking key. Get in there, baby. That's good. You popped your fucking Starks. Now walk it off. Walk it off. Flash out. Okay, I can respect that. Just fucking die for the dragon. You know what? Based. Based as fuck. Die in peace.
Better than
That's
anything
exactly
else
how
he
you
did
fucking
this
do it.
game.
You secured the Drake for your team. The soul wasn't lost. What else can you do? Well, you probably could have flashed out and lived, but hey. Different topic entirely.
This game is just so hard.
You know what? Yeah, I'm just saying, if he did that 15 minutes ago, unironically, he would have just actually fucking murdered them all.
Oh no,
But
they would have
hey,
won the fight. They would have won the dragon fight
told
if
you
Doran
at
played the
3
fight
items,
well.
yes,
Yeah.
if he had fucking balls. I did say at 3 items he can't do it anymore and he's useless, and that's just true. Unfortunately, he's useless at this point. He can't actually create space for 5 champions like he could in the past. So, it is what it is. You can all tell me that I was wrong, but you can go back in this fucking VOD and you can hear me say it. I literally said it. If he waits until 3 items, he will die and he will not be OP. Just so you know.
He needed to carry, and he couldn't carry.
Yep. Basically true. Yeah, unironically.
He needed to be the very good bridge.
I mean, at this point, Ornn actually makes more space than renekton does, so even though he got chunked really hard here, the Ornn, like, it's just too hard. Like, renekton can't play the fight this well. Like, he can't play the fight at all. Like, him being in here is not even, like, it's not even right, but, like, I see why he did it. It's like, he hesitated so much, he lost so much health, he feels like he has to. But, I mean, he got his team the Drake, so it's not terrible, but... when he finishes Omen here, he actually has one more team fight in him where he can actually, no, he doesn't. And he actually doesn't have enough damage anymore as well. Like, at this point, carries are level 17, 16, 18. Like, the base stats are too high. He's been outscaled officially, unfortunately for the Croc. But, maybe Jinazir can pull through. Unfortunately, I don't think it's possible, though. Pays and Chovy are 4 items each. It's looking pretty lost. They're down a full item on both carries. Ornn is obviously tankier now that we've reached this point. You know what's crazy is when he finishes Omen, I wouldn't even say that Ornn has more effective health in a team fight. Isn't that, like, ridiculous? By nature of Randon's Omen.
I mean,
30% credit damage reduction.
I think if he finishes an item, then I think he'll be. Right now, he has 3 like McDonald's McNuggets. So right now,
Yeah, if he's going Abyssal Mask, he's not going to have much more effective health from Abyssal Mask. It's more of a damage item. The 10 MR you get per champ that runs or use, whatever.
Oh, Daisy's
fine
just
against,
dead.
like, 'cause
Dude,
Zir's
Peanut
still
is
their
just
main
burning
damage
Daisy.
Yeah, poor
Yeah.
Daisy, man. Dude, Renekton and Daisy are like best bros when it comes to mid game, and like Peanut and like Daisy and Doran, like it's just not the couple we want them to be. You feel me? He's going top lane to finish his Randon's Omen though. Excellent stuff. Go fucking farm. Good boy. Get your Randon's Omen and then TP in and die like a man. At least do it with dignity. Lose with dignity. Run in and die. You're a fucking Renekton, man. Like just go in and do your job. Make
Wait,
space.
why
Die.
are,
If your
why
teammates
are Gen G
weak,
so
lose.
scared?
Playoffs.
Actually, a
They're
little
down
bit.
in game.
Yeah, is that really it though? Like, it just seems weird that they're playing so overly I guess they're just waiting for the soul so that they can fork them again. Also, I think, I guess Mikhail's is actually okay, never mind.
I just want to alert you that the Manamune has been upgraded. Does that mean that was is there mana being upgraded on my screen? I don't know actually what the stats are you get on Manamune upgrade. Is it ability haste and AD only, or do you get mana?
I don't know.
Please tell me
Manamune's
it's not
upgrade.
mana.
I
Please
wanted
tell me
to
it's not
point out
mana.
how fucking smart Zyra's upgrade was, though, to give her more armor in this game with
Based?
Zanya's instead of just
Oh, yeah.
going Leandri. Yeah, I think that was super fucking smart. Because I think he moved the items to do it.
Do you not think Zonya's is just on the first key in his build?
yeah, I agree.
Do you not think Zonya's
What?
is just on one and not hotkeys?
Oh, is that
Thoughts?
actually it? I thought he moved it.
I don't know. I'm just asking you. Do you genuinely think they thought about that?
But why are you being so toxic today?
Toxic. I'm just asking. You. Like,
When I'm the most positive person in the call, you guys are doing something wrong,
Manamune, bro.
right?
Like, I'm gonna Google it right now. Chat.
What?
Does someone find out if you upgrade Manamune, does it give mana or not?
Oh my, dude, look it up on the fucking, the low wiki. Okay, why the fuck did he finish Morello? No, you're right. You know what? They weren't thinking about that.
Point in case. Thank you very much.
You're right. You're right. They
Fucking
weren't.
Morello.
They weren't thinking about it. You're right.
I was
My bad.
watching CBLOL and this Victor went Leandri's into Morello and I wanted to find the nearest fucking dude. Like you touch my beloved champion and you build Morello Leandri's on him. I want to find you and strangle you. Like,
He typed
how
Flash
fucking
Shadow in the
dare
shop,
you?
dude.
How fucking dare you? I was so excited to see Victor, and then you build that fucking trash. Like, how dare you? Dude, Victor, unironically, into like Smolder Ivern, and you slam fucking Deathcap Void Staff after you buy like Ludens. Like, he pumps, bro. For sure, it's good.
What? Where does he find the fucking balls to do this? But earlier, what?
Don't misuse the
fine.
word balls to describe what he just did. Okay, if he had balls, he would have just ran in and died before the fucking Drake died. But he went in and died
Bro.
when the Drake is already dead, and when his team was wanting to go into what's the name, Baron's side.
All I'm gonna say is, I agree with you. If he fucking flashed in like that on the fourth Drake, he would have absolutely carried alone. Instead, here we are, when the enemy team has fucking 20 items each. I'm disappointed in this Crocodile. Like, I'm just saying, like,
Join
the
the party.
BBC would not have let this happen. Like, the BBC would not have allowed this kind of display of the Crocodile.
I mean, this is like my 6th game in a row watching Doran just play like garbage.
Matt? Honestly, he reminds me of fucking, what's his name? Gimgoon.
Gimgoon was better than this because I think Gimgoon
I
had
don't
much
disagree.
weaker
I
laning
don't
phase,
disagree. I agree.
but he found ways to be useful. Like he
I
had
agree
a much
with you.
weaker
I
laning
agree with
phase.
you. I'm just traumatized by the fact that I absolutely shit on him in every single laning phase, and he went Triforce into a tank item on Camille and killed my Nexus.
Yeah.
Based
He had a
Gimgoon.
weak ass laning phase, but I think he just found ways to win games.
I agree. I respect that for him. About him. But yeah, I went up like fucking 50 CS or 40 CS playing Rengar Camille. Like, I mean, you know, it is what it is.
Oh my
Rengar, right?
god,
You sold
dude.
him
I
off
was
to-
the Rengar, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get in
Oh,
there,
Purple,
baby.
what do you think of Rengar right now?
I don't know. I don't know what I build. Like Cleaver and like a Cleaver, Ravenous Hydra, maybe Cleaver stacks. I don't know. I don't know. I gave up on Rengar. I didn't give up on him really, but I came to the conclusion that in the current meta, in order for him to outperform other bruiser picks, you'd have to shit on
Renekton
lane
Cassante.
quite hard. Yeah, basically to outperform Renekton Cassante, you'd have to be an absolute fucking menace on the champ and shit on people in lane. And if you don't,
Okay,
then you should just build lethality. And I came to the conclusion
random question, though.
lethality Rengar wasn't that good.
With Inspired playing Ivern and you being able to play Rengar, why don't you guys do that?
Like I just explained to you, I'd
You
have to
just
build
said why.
lethality. And to outperform
Yeah,
Renekton
but-
or Cassante with Ivern, you'd have to be quite fucking insane at Rengar. And I'll be honest with you, just because I was really insane at him in 2019 doesn't mean that 5 years later I'm insane at him right now. That champion is fucking hard. And you need to be like really on
Rengar's
point
really
with
hard.
champion interactions. And I would need to put in a lot of fucking games of Rengar to pull him off like this. What I'm surprised is that Riven Ivern wasn't played by 100 Thieves. I feel like that's like an automatic for me. If I'm a coach and I look at fucking Sniper and I look
Yeah,
at Ivern
we were
and I'm
calling
like,
for it. Yeah.
like Cassante has to be a free fucking matchup for Riven if you know what you're doing. Like, how is Riven Ivern not just pooping all over Cassante?
Yeah, it's disgusting. It's a disgusting fucking top jungle combo.
Like, unironically, I was like, I literally told myself I'm never picking Riven this split because until Sniper gets eliminated, because I think she's quite good right now with Ivern, but I can't play it because I don't want to have to deal with it and show him that it's possible. Because he's obviously like insane Riven, right?
Right. Oh, fuck. What can we do in between games? We need like an activity.
I'm gonna read some chat. I'm gonna read some chat. All right. Do you mind?
No. We need an activity that we can do together.
Bro.
Wait.
just
Pain
chat
Gaming
with me.
versus Vivo Keyed? Was that? Wait. Hold on. That was Vivo. Wait.
That was the game where he
wait,
picked
hold on.
fucking Victor and he was absolutely cancer fucking useless with his useless ass build.
Pain. Okay. Holy shit. Oh, I was doing the fucking thing, by the way. Like. No, never mind. I don't want to start that topic again. Never mind.
Hit me with it. Hit me. Come on. Just do it. We're looking for something.
No, I was like listing the bottom LCS players in each role.
Oh.
What purpose?
Like,
Based.
Because earlier, remember we were saying like we were like going across like looking at all the players, like, so I was looking at like who are the bottom like 4 of each role.
bwipo.
We can
Yep.
do it.
Yep.
Why are you not
All right,
worried
well,
about giving away your Renekton
also-
secrets? Okay, I need to answer this one. Some guy in chat asked me. I've been doing the same fucking thing since 2020, bro. I've been doing it for 4 years straight. Every fucking game I play Renekton, I go fucking bruiser item into Sterax into tank item, and I piss on everyone. Every fucking game I play the champion that I'm not like absolutely giving. Sometimes I've done that, but usually I don't. It's not a fucking secret. It's just a matter of
But
using
also, it's
your
not a
fucking
secret.
cells in the brain. Just think of like
There's
read
nothing
the fucking
secret
item
about
description,
what
bro.
you're
I'm doing
saying.
Volibear too, okay? I went Sterax, Volibear too. Like I literally did the same fucking build every game. It's not a secret. Yeah, I do it on Olaf too. Like, come on, guys, let's read the fucking items. They're good. Just run at the enemy team. Logically speaking, champions have cooldowns in League of Legends. So when they use the cooldowns to get you low, and then your item allows you to have an extra health bar, that's good for champions that don't run out of damage, like Renekton. You might say Renekton's like a cooldown-based champion, and you would be right if his fucking ultimate didn't read deal 100 magic damage per fucking second to everything around you. Like, it's disgusting. This ult does so much damage for no fucking reason. It does
His ult does so
100
much,
damage
yeah.
per second.
Yep.
That's why he's not a cooldown-based champion, because he just runs you the fuck down with his base damage on R, and it has AD scaling now. For like, they added that for no fucking reason.
You know it has a
he just-
300% AP scaling?
I didn't know that.
Right? Yeah.
But I did buy Zhonya's on
Build the
Renekton,
Andres
because
on
sometimes
Renekton.
that's the best item you can buy. Yeah, I mean, yeah, honestly, it kind of fucks.
get madness on Renekton, like.
Unironically, it'd
Well,
be good.
I mean, honestly, like, hold on. So you got 300% on a 90 AP ability. I guess, yeah, you get 300% on a 90 AP ability. You get madness. You get a burn on all your abilities, and you get 300 HP. Is it really that bad as like a 4th item?
It's not,
sometimes?
but like tank items are just too premium for the amount of effective health Renekton provide, like actually gets to. from his ultimate and
Right. But
Sterax
I'm
and
wondering if he could build
stuff.
it like
As a damage
4th the
option,
way
it's-
that
it's legal,
GP used to.
100%.
Yeah.
It has an AD scaling question mark. Correct. They added that.
It has
randomly. I don't
AD
remember
and
which
AP.
season. It has a 10% AD scaling.
No,
so when you have 2 items, it will deal a lot of
yeah.
fucking damage. It's 5% bonus AD.
Okay,
excuse me.
Bobo. Let me ask. No, never mind. Do you watch LEC?
Yeah, occasionally.
Okay. All right. So right now in the West, who do you? Okay, maybe not right now. Never mind.
What,
I don't
just
know, I don't know how to phrase this fucking question. No, I don't know how to phrase this fucking question, Matt. It's like the stuff from Twitter. Like, I don't know. Like, well, I mean, I guess we were kind of talking about it earlier. Like, who was actually, in the last, like, few years, who was actually close to Inspired in jungle?
Me.
Well, okay, sure.
West or in
2021,
LEC?
when you're on... Right. So there's, like... But I'm, like, really fucking confused when people... Like, so Inspired has been constantly in the argument that he's always the best jungler in the league, right? Like, year over year, every single year, whether it's an LEC or LCS, right? It was always he's in the argument, is he the best, right? That's 5 years in a row. Some of the other junglers are not always in the argument. And then also there's like the fucking G2 thing where you're on G2 and you have fucking caps and you have like all the other power players that are just constantly on G2. They win every fucking split, right? There's like that kind of factor that goes into evaluating G2 stuff when you're like constantly surrounded by caps. You know what I mean? It's kind of like being on T1 with Faker
I completely agree.
in a way.
I agree with you.
So like
Now,
it's not fair to like assess it that way. So like the other thing with Inspired, and I was arguing about this with someone on Twitter, is Inspired did not necessarily have like the best rosters comparatively to each other team in the region every single time he was like playing. Like when he was on the EG roster in 2022, that was not considered the best.
was a good roster.
Okay.
People-
Well,
it
is
took
it a
people
good
to
roster? It's a
realize.
good roster in hindsight.
Yeah.
Well,
but
right. It's a good roster in hindsight, right?
If anything,
but also,
his rogue
but when
rosters weren't that good.
yes, his rogue rosters weren't that good, but that's when he was also popping the fuck off. So like, What the fuck? Ah, man. It's so... Oh, it's so...
I think
It's literally Keen.
I'm gonna go down the list. Okay. I appreciate the comments you've made, and I agree with you. Do you want to add anything, Sam, before I go off on my reasoning?
He's been top 3 in the West for sure. I think there have been contenders, but they always change, and he's always a constant. But I don't think he's like. I mean, I think he's the best jungler in the West right now, for sure. But I don't know if he has been consistently for the past 5 years, like by far and about the best in the West. He's always top 3 guaranteed for sure in my head. But I don't know if there were contenders for sure, whether it's Razork, Wyvern, Ilya, etc. I think it's only those 3 in my eyes at least. And then the rest are
Not based at all. But
Not
sure.
Okay,
Bro,
go.
like, I'm just saying, okay, we played the best of 5. One guy ended up winning 3 games. The other guy won 0. That's all I needed to say about that. Anyway,
Razork?
no, me. I 3-0'd him. But, like, not to say that he played
well,
bad.
yeah, but you already said yourself, and I'm also not one to suck the other person's dick while I'm talking to him, so-
yeah, I'm just trolling. At this point, I just want to clarify, I'm trolling. I do think I was very good at jungle, but Inspired was clearly the best jungler when I was playing. Yankos and Ilya were not in the same dimension. That's my opinion. I played against them. I scrimed against them every fucking game.
I was getting cancer reading
It's
fucking
fine.
Yankos Elyoya 2021. I was getting
I'm just saying,
cancer.
Razork, not in the same dimension. It's okay. You can all disagree with me. I don't give a fuck. I role swapped. I played the fucking role. I fucking pissed on all those guys. I could not piss on Inspired. Therefore, that's how I know. If you have a problem with that, go fucking play jungle.
I'm
go
gonna lose
play
my
top
mind.
lane in the LEC.
I mean,
go
that was
play
also
bot lane in the
3 years
LEC.
ago.
And
Okay.
then you can make an argument against me. Now,
One of the-
the next few years, when Inspired had left the region, I think you can make an argument for people that can compete with him. But how can you make an argument that someone can compete with them when in reality he's not there to shit on them?
Sure. So one of the things that I'll say about Inspired, and this is just from watching him over the last few years, and from watching like LEC, right, co-stream all the regions, whatever. I think Sam will know what I'm talking about when I like refer to this. It feels like when Inspired gets ahead, the other jungler falls really far behind, just like in general, right? Like if he gets ahead in a game. If Inspired's like falling behind and his team's falling behind, it feels like it's really hard to put him behind.
I agree. He's very good at keeping himself in the game. Like I mentioned briefly before, I think the only weakness he ever had was that he had a hard time connecting with his teammates in the game when his teammate would perform poorly. So when the game went in a way where he didn't anticipate the mistakes that they would make, because sometimes they were that bad, he would look like lost in the game and he couldn't find angles. And I think that's normal, because as a jungler, you need to be on top of things. You need to be thinking ahead of time. And I think ultimately that was his only downfall, where, for example, I think that one of the reasons why I always had a good matchup into Inspired in Europe when I was playing with Hilly is that we would throw people off their game all the time. So we would his teammates would make mistakes all the time because
Bro, I gotta brush my teeth. You can keep talking,
Feel free.
or like Andrew chat. I gotta brush because
Point that you just brought up, I think he knows and does it anyways.
What do you mean?
That like if he just doesn't touch, like for example, there are lots of times where like you need the jungler to come like as a laner, but he also has like, I mean, for me, when he started playing Ivern or started prioritizing Ivern / like didn't only play the carry jungles and also started playing like some, I mean, also these champions were just good, but like Ivern, Amumu, Maokai, etc. is just, in my opinion, you can disagree because you're on the same team, but as far as I could tell, he started trusting in his team more, and that's what led to better draft, better gameplay, more like
100%.
cohesive gameplay.
I think I want to just shout out our staff for that. I think that they did a phenomenal job in helping him. And in general, I think one of the reasons why he doesn't have the accolades that someone like Caps does is because that's my opinion. And it's hard. It's really hard to be someone that is the best player on your team and you are constantly, because the thing is, he spends so much time trying to help his teammates. It's really hard for him, I think, and it's been really hard for him over the course of the years, for him to accept that he learns way faster than the average player. Even professional players. Like, he is really talented. I can tell you that much. I can tell you this much. I'm a quantity player. I am good at League of Legends because I played so many fucking games of this game. That's not the same for him. From what I'm, working with him, talking to him, it's not the same for him. He gets it in a way that I would never.
He's
And
22. It's fucking crazy.
I've come to the same conclusions that he does through raw quantity, right? Like playing the game a lot and experiencing the game. That's why I agree with him a lot. But as a result, I tend to make a lot of mistakes that he wouldn't make because sometimes I don't have the experience necessary to avoid the mistakes. And I think that that's something that ultimately I'm really happy to have seen him come to accept in his finals, where he accepted that I was going to make mistakes that he couldn't even imagine being real. You know what I mean? Like that's how it works. It's just like, holy fuck, how can someone even come to this conclusion? Is like the idea, right? Or like, how the fuck can someone even make this kind of mistake? And he's not wrong. Sometimes it is that ridiculous. Like, hell, fucking people watching the games, watching me play, they're probably like at home, like, why the fuck is he dying there? What the fuck is he doing, right? My point is like killing that reaction and just, really trusting your teammates. I think that, I think he really overcame that in this finals, and I think that's why it's the first title he won. That's what I genuinely believe. Like, being a part, as much as I love LS stream and I love like the environment here, like being a part of a team and doing what a team needs you to do, even if that's not what you would normally do, or if that's not normally conducive to winning, it's a huge part in a competitive sport. It's a huge part.
You said staff helped a lot?
Yeah.
Was it like the addition of Mithy?
I think a combination of Mithy, DeMonte, I think did a fantastic job as well. I think Mithy, the biggest thing Mithy did for our team was like he really set up Busio for success. But the amount of work Busio put in, bro, he grinded his fucking ass off. Like, this man has a fucking Discord channel for himself, and he writes down notes every fucking day, every scrim. He writes down everything, and he works fucking hard, man. Like,
Fun fact, Fake Out does that too, just letting you know.
hey,
Yeah.
I told you, Fake Out is excellent when it comes to laning phase. He has great discipline. He's just an NPC after a certain point in the game. And if you can fix that, I genuinely think he can have a future as a professional player. Unfortunately, he's been an NPC for a few too many years, so I wouldn't bet on him. That's my opinion, and I'm happy that he does. I'm happy that he does that, because I could also feel like the longer he played against me and the matchups I played, the harder it was for me to do what I wanted, because it was obvious that he was keeping track of my openers, because actually I have very, very set openers as a player. Once you figure out what I like to do, it's very easy to predict what I'm going to do. I'm very predictable and therefore consistent in my laning phase, and when you know what I'm going to do, it's pretty easy to stop me from doing it. And I tend to make mistakes there. I recognize that as my weakness. But a lot of players don't even try to figure out what I'm trying to do, so I get away with fucking murder on cooldown. I swear to God, when I came to an A, there was a month period where I would literally proxy the 5th wave every single game, and I would buy double longsword on Olaf and Graves, and I would just show up with double longsword on a neutral wave, having lost 0 creeps and TP advantage, and I would shit on everyone with no mercy, and everyone was like, he's so good, and I'm just like, no one's playing the fucking game. That's all. And it's really easy when no one's playing the game, because you can just like win lane like that. But like, you can go back to the finals. Every good game I play, it always starts with the same patterns. That's how laning phase works.
Wait, you don't get ganked?
What? No, this was when people were pathing bot no matter what, and everyone was like, top lane is useless, haha lol. Top lane is fucking broken. Actually, didn't you yesterday say top lane is useless? Like, dude, you're clueless. Like, top lane is fucking broken.
It's least useful amongst the lanes.
Absolutely bullshit. Top lane is absolutely broken. Like, I swear to God, this role is broken. Name me one team, and here's where you're gonna hit me with it, because you're right. But again, it's an exception. Name me one team with a bad top laner that is currently top 3 in any major region. Okay.
Well, that's an extreme way of phrasing it. You said bad top laner. Of course, like bad. That's the same thing as saying name a good team with a bad AD carry. But if anything, like
you want me to? I mean, I can start. I don't fucking mind. I'll open the fucking thing right now. You want? I mean, I already made the comment about the Spanish junglers. I mean, I might as well get the 80 carries out of the way as well. You feel me?
What the fuck?
I might as well give him another reason to send me a nice little DM if you feel me. You know, like, I'm just saying, like it's you're asking me. You know, you're setting me up here. Like I don't know what to tell you. I know that's off the top of my head. I'm just ripping it off the top, little man. I can load up some lolly sports. Where are we looking at here? Leaguepedia? Hell fucking yeah. Let's have a look here. Top 3. LCS. Brother, are you really gonna tell me Tomo's good as an 80 carry? Like,
No,
by
I mean, we're
good,
talking
my
specifically
standards is
Eastern
good.
teams right now.
Eastern? I never
Yeah.
said that. I said top 3 in every region. But sure, Eastern teams. Sure. Let's try.
I mean,
I don't mind. LPL.
Maokai-
Western, there's like
Guys,
flaws everywhere.
draft.
There's flaws everywhere?
Draft. Oh my god, we're having a Yordle comp. I love it.
This opener looks already bad. Oh my god, please don't pick the champ again.
Pick it again. Pick it again. Chobi's 5th
Stop
title.
picking
Pick it
Jin for
again.
Viper.
Pick it again. Yes.
No, but let's have a look. Who the fuck is in LPL? Who's in top 3 LPL? I mean, to be fair, I mean, LPL is pretty goated when it comes to 80 carry.
Jack and Love, Elk,
Light.
Light. Who else is there?
Yone.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
Skarner.
I don't like
again.
these curveballs.
Why Skarner? God. I mean. Okay.
I will say, Asian 80 carries are fucking great. I won't lie, it's true. I mean, in general, Asian teams are pretty fucking good. I'm just saying, top lane is broken. And if you disagree, that's fine. You're wrong. You're just wrong. Top lane is broken.
Hey, if you disagree, that's fine. You're just wrong.
That's a good one.
It's just true, man. It's just true. Like, top laners are just broken. Actually, I believe that fundamentally, top laners are the most broken characters in League of Legends.
I mean, they're very impactful for a series of time, or if, in my opinion, like during a specific period in time, between like.
No, right now, I think for the last 5 years, since 2018, top laners have been the most broken characters in League of Legends by a landslide. Like, they have gapped in terms of just looking at what top laners can do in the game, comparing to other characters. Top laners are just fucking broken. It's crazy. You look at champ like Gangplank, and it's just like, dude, why can he do all the things he fucking does? It doesn't make fucking sense. You look at Gwen, you're like, what the fuck? And I'm just saying, Gwen is considered to be balanced at this point, and that's fucking shocking to me. Any other role, a character could do the shit Gwen does, and you'd be like, what the fuck? But in top lane, it's fine.
Tristana, Kai'Sa, Ezreal.
Like, what those champions do are completely legal to the shit compared to what Gangplank does. Gangplank does what Tristana and Corki do on a different fucking screen. Meanwhile, he has a global ultimate that slows you, that deals damage, clears waves, it zones a whole fucking team. Like, dude, it's not comparable. Tristana E is a fucking Gangplank barrel, except Gangplank gets to fucking get cleanse in his kit for free, and he gets to fucking have his broken ass global ult. How can you compare Tristana to Gangplank? It's not even close. Same thing for Kai'Sa. Dude, Kai'Sa is completely legal comparing to a champion like Camille. Like, it's not even close, bro. It's not even close.
Your love for your role.
It's not even love for my role, bro. I'm just being real. Like, I don't even like consider myself to be a top laner. I consider me to be a good league player. I'm just saying, if you look at top lane as a role, the amount of effective health champions like Renekton and Aatrox shit out, it's disgusting. It just doesn't make sense. It really doesn't. Top laners.
Okay, what is R5 here? What's R5?
Okay,
oh my god, it's
Let's talk about
Jax.
draft. Let's talk about draft. What is R5? Unironically, put Skarner top and pick a jungler. My opinion. All right. Jack's not bad as well. Obviously into the Camille and the Yone is a fantastic pick.
If you
but,
put
I would've
Skarner
preferred
top
seeing-
and then you...
Yeah, actually, in Skarner and the Camille is quite fucking good matchup. It's like really chill for Skarner, and he outscales her straight up in the side lane,
Yeah.
which is crazy to think. But like he stacks so much raw health and he gets so much damage from it that he just straight up wins side lane, and he actually has a fantastic matchup in the Yone as well. So he would just bully.
Yeah, any
both
of the
their
AP
solo laners
junglers here would
outside.
actually just be sick.
I agree with you, which is why I would have actually just taken the Skarner top, but they decided to put a jungle and pick Jax, which is still a fantastic pick. Obviously, Jax into Camille Yone is a great pick. Just I think Skarner with an AP jungler would have been a bit more,
Yeah,
made
yeah.
a bit more sense thematically with the Ziggs and Corki, but we'll see what they can cook up.
You're playing into a Ziggs, you're playing into Genji's mid-game control.
You're also playing Jax into a team of auto attackers. Like
That doesn't feel bad.
No, that doesn't feel bad at all because again, you have free damage threat. Keen an incredible amount of power. You can build full armor here as well. Can pick up that frozen art. Can even go towards a Rendwinds down the line as well. And I do think that Genji, what they have here on red side, it works with what they've played. I think that this plan works wonders against T1.
bwipo inspired Nemesis would be so insane. I think so, yeah. I think that would be an excellent top side. But honestly, I think Quality is really